Hey guys, there's something we all need to know about our Ram Cummins, and it's probably true of any model, whether it be the Hemi or whatever, but I know for a fact it is on these Laramies, which I have a 2014 Laramie with the shift column. And what I'm getting at is what happens if you're out somewhere, you get stranded, you can't start your truck, it's in park, you have to call a tow truck, which is going to be a flatbed, by the way. You don't want them to tow it any other way. So the procedure is in the book. It's very simple. Last thing you want to see happen is a flatbed pull up and start dragging your beautiful $60,000 plus vehicle onto a flatbed with all wheels locked up. That is just not acceptable. So I would be crying. But anyway, here on page 678 it starts, and it's called a shift lever override. But basically, you put your emergency brake on, you apply your brake, your brake pedal, and other thing you do is you move your shift lever all the way up. That's just so you can access this hole a little better. Now underneath here, now the way we're going to know that I'm out of park is I'll be able to roll my truck forward. I want to make sure I don't roll over my camera. So I'm ready to lock it out now. As you can see, I can't, without the truck running, you can't do anything. So let's go ahead and lock it out and see what happens. All right, my little shotgun rider right there. Okay, so this is a little bit different perspective on it. I got my little tool here that I'm using. As you can see, we're locked up. Everything's dead. Engine won't start. That's the scenario. So there's two holes under here. The center one is just a screw. Looks like a Phillips head. I stuck my light under there and looked at it. It's just a screw that probably holds this cover on. So you can push all day on that, and that's not going to do you anything. It's this one right here, if you can see my finger. It's this one to the right side of the thing there. Now they tell you to move this all the way up to the your shifter, and that's not a technical procedure there. That's not really that important. It's just so that you can get to this hole. That's all that's for. And they tell you to put the brake on. That's so you don't take off rolling when you push the thing. And, say put your emergency brake on. I'll put my emergency brake on, and they tell you to put your brake on here. So those are cover your butt things that Chrysler has. But it's so simple. Just find that hole right there, and there it is right there, and just push up. It's a lever. It's easy. You saw it go up? Okay. Now the shifter's unlocked. So there's reverse and there's neutral right there, and I can pull it back out. And now when I take that off, we're going to roll forward. That's the way you want to go up onto a flatbed. If you've got a console shifter, it's a little bit different. If you've got a manual transmission, it's a little bit different. But the thing that you want to know is that you don't want to tow this vehicle any distance at all without the engine running and lubricating the transmission and whatnot, because you're going to damage something. So if this vehicle has to be moved for any distance at all, you're going to have to flatbed it, and that driver's going to hook onto those tow hooks in the front, and he's going to start dragging. He's not going to know how to lock this thing out, probably. If he does, he'll be one of the good ones. But so anyway, I wanted to show you that, because I felt like that was really important, that all of us with these rams know that. The procedures are very similar, whether it's a console shifter or whether it's a like this. I'm gonna put it back in park. And you see, that's all there is to it. There's no resetting or nothing. Once you pull that screwdriver out of there, that lever pops back down. So you can't do anything. You've got to hold it up. It's kind of a fail-safe type system. The minute you pull this out, everything goes back to normal. So I hope this helps. I think it's an important thing to know, because who in the hell wants to have their 80-something 100-pound truck or more, if it's a 3500, having it drug up onto a flatbed and you know, tires scratching all the way, the gear train rattling, everything. I mean, it's just for me it would be a nightmare. And there's a very simple way to do it. Whether your battery's dead, everything can be dead. You need no power to do this. All you need is some sort of a little tool like this, and just about anything you got. It's a big hole. You could damn near stick a pencil in there. It doesn't take a lot of resistance, but I would recommend something metal would be better. But it goes right up. So as I say, I hope this helps, and thanks for watching. Until next time, adios.